Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot time. Happy Wednesday. Yes, I am here right now making this video in my jammies, drinking my witch's brew. I love this mug. Okay, so let's see what we have for today, shall we? Let's give these cards a little shuffle. Okay. Alrighty. Also, I'm going to try to attach it. I'm not sure I can. I only get so techie, but every once in a while, people think you walk around predicting things. I mean, I don't. But once in a while, I do get certain, I don't know, senses, visions. I don't know what you want to call them. And I have a very close friend, and I always text her. I'll say, here, mark this down, will you? So August 21st, I believe it was. It's time stamped on the photo of the text message. I had said that I felt somebody very important in the world was going to pass away. And I texted to her, and then, she texted me back. And then she called me. She goes, who do you think it is? Like, I don't know. It's just going to be a lot of upheaval. And I believe it was that guy, Charlie Kirk, who passed away. I mean, I don't know him. I don't know too much about him, but I know I felt the upheaval in the world, which is sad, because you'd like to think things, bring us together, but unfortunately they bring us apart. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can attach that text message to this. I'm going to try. Some days I feel my tech abilities, I don't know, are diminishing. All right. So, I'm listening to Luna. Since I have my new kitchen installed, I have those cabinets that you open, but then they kind of soft close on their own. And Luna used to love to take her paw on my older cabinets, swing open the door, and then she would go underneath the cabinet. I don't know, part gopher, I think. And she just can't, for the life of her, she can't get underneath these cabinets because the doors they won't allow her. It's actually pretty funny. But anyway, so we start with Seven of Cups, which is Mr. King of Swords, which is a card of choice. Okay, a card of choice. And I think that you have a decision coming up, but it's, how could I put this? You have a decision coming up, but you're afraid to make the choice because you're afraid it's going to bring you heartbreak. Okay. There could have been a person involved in your life at one point. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, law enforcement, something like that. Doesn't have to be. That could possibly have brought you tears, brought you heartache. You're in separation. I don't know. These are just the cards I'm pulling today. Got to be honest with you. It is 5:57. So I feel something is going to trigger this, either you or them. Okay. Either you or them are going to be triggered by a message, and there's going to be movement in everything that was stagnant. And you're going to have to decide whether you move forward with this or not. You're kind of frozen still because you're just afraid of getting hurt. The Three of Swords was no joke to you. It really did some damage to you. And swords are all about our thought process. So it wasn't a physical damage, although at the time it could have physically bothered you, but it was more or less a mental kind of thing, in your head. Like it really gave you some PTSD, whether that was seeking out other relationships, just trusting people in general. Whatever it was that happened in the past is still with you. Even though you think you have healed over it, you have not. Okay. You have not healed over this. You still have remnants of it. And I believe it came from this man here with the wings on his head. me just tuck this baby in here. So judgment is a confirmation for me to know it's about the past, because don't forget, judgment is, we thought things were all dead and gone. We thought this girl was boiled and gone, and all of a sudden she's like, ta-da, look who's here. You thought you had me, but you didn't. So I think that, that's pretty much an analogy for this reading. You thought maybe you've conquered something, whether it was an anxiety over a person, whatever it was, but you really haven't. And I feel this person's going to show their head, or if it's not that exact person, it's something pretty similar. They're going to show their head, and you're going to realize that you really haven't healed that much. And this doesn't always have to be love. This could be any kind of relationship or anything that has been traumatic in your life. Okay. All right, everyone. This is coffee and tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. And like I always say, be a good human today. Everyone, have a great day.